Have you ever heard about the time a brave hunter had to outsmart a king's sneaky advisors to win the heart of a princess? Oh, and did I mention there's a crocodile-filled river, a giant talking drum, and a royal secret? Stick around, because this story is full of twists and turns you won't want to miss. Once upon a time, in a bustling village at the edge of the forest, there lived a young hunter named Kofi. Kofi wasn't just good at hunting, he was brave, clever, and always willing to help others. One day, he heard some big news. The king was holding a contest to find a husband for his daughter, the beautiful Princess Adoma. Now, Princess Adoma wasn't just any princess. She was smart, kind, and wanted someone who could match her wit and courage. The king announced that whoever could complete 3 impossible tasks would win her hand in marriage. Sounds crazy, right? But Kofi thought, why not give it a shot? Kofi stands before the king and his advisors. Kofi, your first task is to cross the river filled with crocodiles and bring me a golden flower from the other side, the king announced. Crocodiles. Golden flowers. This was no joke. But Kofi wasn't afraid. He noticed the crocodiles snapping their jaws and came up with a clever plan. Kofi distracted the crocodiles with some leftover meat from his hunting pouch and quickly paddled across the river in a small boat. He grabbed the golden flower and returned to the king. Task 1 done. The king smiles, but the advisors whisper behind him. For your next task, you must climb the tallest tree in the forest and bring back the eagle's egg at the top, the king announced. Now, this tree was so tall it touched the clouds. And that eagle. It wasn't exactly friendly. But Kofi had an idea. Kofi used a rope and his clever thinking to climb the tree. Instead of fighting the eagle, Kofi used kindness. He whistled a soft tune, and the eagle seemed to trust him. With the egg safely in hand, he climbed back down and presented it to the king. Task 2 check. Your final task is the hardest. Bring me the sound of the giant drum from the forest, but you must not touch it, the king announced. A drum you couldn't touch. Even Kofi scratched his head at that one. But he wasn't about to give up. Kofi thought and thought until he had the perfect idea. He called out to the drum, "Oh, mighty drum, your sound is the greatest in the land. Will you play for me?" And just like that, the drum played. Kofi ran back to the palace, and the sound followed him all the way. Task 3 complete. Kofi, you have proven your courage, kindness, and cleverness. You shall marry Princess Adoma, the king said. And so, Kofi and Princess Adoma were married in a grand celebration. The advisors? Well, let's just say they were given some boring chores to keep them out of trouble. Kofi and Adoma smile as they walk into the sunset, hand in hand. And that's how Kofi's bravery and smarts won him the heart of a princess. The lesson here, kids. Being clever and kind can help you overcome even the toughest challenges. Now, what would you do if you had to complete one of those tasks? Let me know in the comments below.